Well guys, good morning, Monday morning. Didn't get myself a job over the weekend. I was kind of thinking that Laura Ashley might come through and I could go, yeah, I'll do that first thing Monday morning. That gives me a bit of plate to try and find a new job. So I'm up at the yard. I'm back to the old car, the old Mini, because the child is now taking the new Mini off me because, don't know why, I like the new Mini, it was better. But there we go, she's better doing it. I don't really mind, it only goes 2 miles a day. But I'm not worried about the old motor and changing back to this one because we have the new motor. We haven't got a name for it yet. I think it was Lee or can't remember. To Daphne, a bit obvious. You can't just have to work out the name when I'm driving it. The name will become clear. But this is the new van, which we can't, the new lorry rather, which we can't drive at the moment because haven't actually got an operator. I was on the phone to him first thing this morning. As it turned out, I thought I'd done everything, and then I got an email through going, no, you haven't photographed the front of the newspaper, you haven't actually tied up your bank account because the bank account's in the company name and my name's not on it. And I'm like, oh. But I rung them this morning at first thing at 7:30, panicking about the fact they're going to go, no, you haven't sent this information, you can't have it. And the guy goes, no, don't worry, you've got a paper trail, we'll sort it. So fingers crossed. I've got a few more bits to process, but let's have a look inside. So 7.5 tonne. There we go, you've got to climb up. So here we are. I've got to say, firstly, not quite sure where the Union flag's going to go, because it sort of normally goes about. I might have to sort of find a way to attach it to the back of the bed, or I can put it behind the bed. But if I put it behind the bed, you won't see it when the bed's up. So what we got? We are in a DEF LF 45 160. I've got keys on me. You know, don't really start it though anyway, do I? Right, so this is the dashboard, this is what we're looking at. There you go, got AdBlue in this one, didn't have AdBlue before. Got a very small amount of petrol, diesel rather. That's the stereo, not as good as the Mercedes stereo. And the other thing I will say, if you look around you, there used to be like a thing there where you could put your flask. If you look down to the door, there used to be a thing there where you put your big water bottle. They're not the most brilliant from that point of view. I've got the 3 storage lockers behind me, these things here. They're like glove compartments, and this thing, that thing there, which if I put my flask and my cups of tea, it's going to rattle around a bit. So we've done a few things. Firstly, I bought a holder which clicks into the CD compartment. Yeah, it doesn't work, because where the steering wheel sits, where the phone is in the holder, I won't be able to see the sat-nav. So that kind of defeats the object. There is the old, but then I found out the old folder that fits in the van. I bought a new one, and that angle, so I think something's going to fit by the vent here. So they're going to go the vent here, that's going to angle round, that'll plug in so I can see the sat nav and I can get that hooked up for the hands free for when I'm driving. I bought this thing off Amazon, so I can put my flask in, which at the moment is sitting down there. How successful that's going to be, I don't know. But yeah, so this is it. She's the big motor. She's got 5 gears, which is probably, I can't remember, the last one had 6, but it just means less work on my knees. So we'll have a look at the steering wheel again now. Have to work all this one out. That presumably is cruise control, which is absolutely essential. If I'm going to go up and down the motorway, it's really, really handy. And that presumably so is speed limiter, but we'll get back onto that one. We've got the tacho up there. That needs to be recalibrated as soon as, that needs to be recalibrated as soon as I get my operators. We can't drive it without the operators to drive it down the calibration place. Haven't got a clue how it works. I tried driving it around the yard just to get used to it. It just keeps going card not in. But I kind of figure I'll take it down the calibration place and say to the calibration people, how does this work? And they'll explain it to me. They tell me about how these things work on the course, but obviously everyone's different, and I'm new, and I'm sure when I've done it for like a week or so, I won't understand how I can never actually get in there in the first place. The bed, this is dead handy, this is lovely. They call it a day cab apparently. These seats go forward, can't be bothered right now. We ping them both forward, and then you unclip these 2 bits here and here, and that comes down. So that means if I'm on my break, and you've got to take either, like, you know, say for a half hour, probably not 15 minutes, but for a half hour or a 45-minute break, if I've got to have a proper break, I'll bang both the seats forward, I'll whack the bed down, I'll have a kip. I'll have a proper 45-minute rest, which is something that'll be nice because it'll make my day easy, because at the moment you're running. In the van, you don't have the 45-minute rest. You're not going to bother, are you? So that's kind of... Oh, and there's over that thing. Oh. Back in the room. There we go. Sorry about that. That was a bit of a sort of Frank Spencer moment going on there. Also, that thing in the corner up there. That apparently is a heater. which also means with a daybed, if I do get like the job that says can you move 10 pallets up to Aberdeen and it's worth all this money, I'm going to do it. I'm going to fly up to Aberdeen, I'm going to get myself a few quid, and then I'm going to set my heater up, set my bed up, and I won't have to worry about the Mercedes Travelodge and that ridiculous mattress, not mattress, hammock thing that never really worked. So right, that's the cab anyway. Big wing mirrors, always pleasing to see. Right down here we got the curtain. I've never done a curtain before. This is the ratchet thing on the curtain. Be working out how the hell that works. I've had a little play with it, so I don't want to seem like a Mickey Mouse person. There's a woman out there called Hayley. She's a truck driver, and she's got her own channel, and I might give you a link, because when I was trying to work all this stuff out, yeah, I thought, I googled curtain side, and I googled straps on the inside, and she's done videos just like me, just chats, seems dead honest. I think she used to be a teacher, rides a motorbike. If you subscribe to her channel, let her know I sent you. Yeah, no, so again, I always said when I did the exchange, there was no one doing these videos explaining how this thing started and how it worked, and now I'm jumping into a truck and there is people out there that are already doing videos how to explain. There we go, have a quick look at the back. He's like, so it's double curtain side. That's the wrong one. Hold on a second, let's do this one first. That one goes like that. Goes like that. There we go. Right, here's the back of the truck, and there it is. It's massive. It's like, I reckon if I don't actually get my operator license, I'm thinking of actually just leaving it here and renting it as a roller disco. So, but no, double curtain side. Tuck under the Holland tail lift, which means that if I want to, I can back it up onto bays. Without, you know, going, it's everything I wanted. It's double curtain, because sometimes I'm going to get the odd job and it requires a rigid, but I just, you know, sometimes the curtains, the pallets don't quite fit on the bed. They can go slightly further off with a curtain, still lock it on, still strap it in, tuck under tail lift. I can still back it up in the yards. I'm just now waiting to be able to get going, so it really is waiting on the ministry. Oh, it's also got these things like ADR plates. I haven't got ADR, but I've got plates. Might do the ADR license next, who knows. But yeah, that's it. This is the new vehicle. This is, I don't know what I'm going to call it yet. I'll have to work that one out. You work them out when you drive them. But yeah, so you won't see me driving around in a little while, because I'm now going to go and jump in the van, because it's time to take care, take money. Have a good week, guys.